Hey guys, this is Tom from Numbers Game Lifestyle. Today we're going to be talking about moving abroad or traveling abroad for women in order to get laid, in order to, improve your dating prospects, let's just say. Because here's what a lot of guys don't realize, the guys that are living in America, Canada, Western Europe, Australia, you guys do realize that you are competing in the toughest, most competitive dating market in the world. And it's where your sexual market value is the absolute lowest in the world. Wherever you are, whichever country you're in, your sexual market value is the absolute lowest in the country that you're in. And what you'll find is if you move to practically or travel to any country besides the country that you're currently living in, you will find it considerably easy to get laid with more women, get laid with hotter women, and it's a lot less difficult. Way less difficult. So what you guys don't realize is you're playing the game on hard mode. You were born playing on hard mode. And you only realize how easy it is once you travel outside of your own country and actually try to get laid, actually try to date. Then you will see oh, wait a minute. It's way easier now. And that is what the whole passport bros movement started. Guys have been, getting passports, going abroad, getting laid a bunch, and then having to go back home and being, celibate again. That's what essentially being a passport bro is. It's you save up a bunch of money, you travel to another country, get laid a bunch with, women that are very attractive, very feminine, and then the money dries up and you got to go back home to work and save up money to do it all over again. And I've got no problem with this. I mean, that's a good thing to do. Every man should do this at some point in their life to realize there's a different world outside of your own country. And it's a lot easier to play on easy mode, right? And that is easy mode. When you go outside your country, you are playing on easy mode. The women, you're going to get hotter women, more of them, and they're going to be more feminine, most likely. It's just your odds are so much better abroad. Let's say you're an American and you go to Australia, or you're an Australian and moves to Canada or America. These guys are going to get a modest boost in their sexual market value because they're different. The accent's different. They're from a different land. Women find that attractive. You get a noticeable boost in your overall attractiveness by being from abroad. Even though it's one Western country going to another Western country, your sexual market value does increase a little bit. That's why you will always see guys that travel to your country, from England, from whatever country, and they're Westerners just like you, but they're man, the women are so much better over here, so much easier. Yeah, because they're foreigners. They've got that accent. They're new and cool because there's not many people like them in that environment. The same way with an American goes to abroad to England. Immediately he's going to be cooler than the rest of the guys because he's new. He's there's not many guys like him. And that's the thing, it doesn't matter where you go, your odds are going to be improving as you go abroad. Now, yes, it's only a modest boost, from going to one Western country to another Western country. You do get a modest boost in your overall attractiveness, but it's not going to even compare to when you go to a country besides those. It doesn't matter whether it's in Asia, whether it's in South America, Africa. Your sexual market value is going to take a dramatic boost, and you're going to get with hotter chicks, lots of them, with way less effort. You're playing the game on easy mode at this point. And this is what this is how it should be. Then they go home to their, your home country, and then you're back to playing it on hard mode again, having to grind it out, to get with hot chicks or to get with chicks. And so, yes, this is how every man should at some point, earlier the better, to realize, you're not stuck in your own country. There are better places to fish in the sea. But yes, you're going to have to leave a country. And to me, personally, I would never just go travel to get laid, come back to my own country, and be completely celibate and save up all my money, and then go do it again, abroad again. It's just a nightmare. It's living like 1 minute you're living in heaven, the next minute you're living in hell. It's completely dumb. But what it can do is provide you with perspective to realize that, yeah, there's a better world out there. Maybe that provides you motivation to start your own business online, to make location independent income, to be like, yes, I want to live abroad. I don't want to be stuck in my own country, playing on hard mode my whole life. I want to move to a country abroad and play on easy mode. And that's what a lot of guys do. Like, as soon as they travel abroad, they like, oh man, like, I've got to do whatever it takes. I've got to make it happen. I've got to be location independent so I can, play life on easy mode and not have to grind it out for meager returns in the country that I'm in. So yes, this is a massive advantage for going abroad, right? Your sexual market value will take a dramatic boost. If your race is completely different than the new country that you reside in, even better, because that way, like, women can notice that you're not even having to speak to you. They notice that you're from abroad. And that's a huge boost. It makes things so much easier as women give you, choosing signals to signal that they're interested. And of course, this has to do with income, okay? Some of it has to do with the race that you are, but the majority of it is you're from a more powerful country. All the Western countries have better currencies, better economy. So yes, that is the big appeal for women wanting foreigners, women wanting men from the West. And your sexual market value is going to go through the roof as soon as you go outside of your own country. And yes, when you do this, if you've been struggling in the West and you go abroad and you finally get laid and you're living like a rock star, it's going to be tough to come back and being like, oh man, this sucks. I got to save up money and try to do it all over again. But it's not sustainable. You have to find a way to make location independent income so you can live wherever you want to, wherever you are treated best. That's the name of the game. And no, it is not cheating. I've got no, emotional attachment to my home country. As far as I'm concerned, all the Western countries are going to shit anyways. So it's better to get abroad and get out of here while you still can. Because they might make it super difficult in the future. As our Western societies deteriorate and, collapse. Yes, you're probably wondering how do I pick the country? Which country should I go to? Use Tinder Passport. Get on Tinder, use the passport feature, and put yourself in any of these different countries and find out which place, the women really like you. Women really match with you, and you'll know the country that's going to be most receptive towards you. The girls that really like your look. And chances are, it's going to completely smash, any kind of traction that you get locally here in your home country. Countries the Philippines, anywhere in Southeast Asia, anywhere in South America, you're going to do very well into these countries. And if you're already good, if you're already doing well on hard mode in your country, it's going to be a complete game changer when you go abroad. It's you're laughing at how easy it is to, find what you're looking for as soon as you move abroad. And you don't have to put in nearly as much work, nearly as much numbers. You don't have to play the numbers game nearly as hard. And the women tend to be hotter and, more feminine as well. Not that they're saying that your local Western countries that these women are impossible to find. It's just that they're way more difficult to find. So yes, that is why going abroad will widen your horizons and realize that, Yes, you've been playing on hard mode your entire life without even knowing it. And the only way you discover that as soon as you travel abroad and you try to get laid, and suddenly you're like, man, this is so much easier. This is awesome. You feel like a rock star as you go abroad. And tons of guys do this. It's getting more and more mainstream. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching.